What's up, everybody? This is the Mystery Tackle Box Elite for January 2019. Happy dance, hashtag happy fishing, happy New Year's, and hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. This is the catch and win, catch, measure, share, hashtag MTB Keeper. You measure on the box, it gives you the keeper requirements. Try to catch something over the length of the box. That'd be a pretty good sized fish. This is what's inside the box. Your sticker this month is ice fishing. It may be cold some places, but where I live in Georgia, it's been about 70 degrees in January. It's crazy. You get the dibble. It always has little fun games and good information, tips and tricks. We got a Dobyns D-blade, a Jenko square bill, some hooks, cream, little boot tail, some, what are these, grubs, some big grubs. It's gonna be a good trailer for the spinnerbait. Some Lunker City, little, they call them freaky fish, little soft plastic jerk bait, and Z-Man Jerky J shad, so some more soft plastic jerk baits. The Bagley flat balsa B2, so a little square bill, MTB exclusive. I may have already gotten this one, I'm not sure. And the next is the Weston lipless. This is a huge lipless bait. That thing's awesome. And I like that they always come with stickers. It's something too many companies miss out on opportunities for free advertisement with that. First up is the Weston Swim. It's a lipless bait. It's got a really fat, square style body. Something I've never seen before. Sorry, I don't know where I was at. Some idiot tried to scare my 3-year-old on the trampoline in our neighborhood. Didn't know I was outside, so. But this is the Weston Swim. It's 4 inches and 1 1/8 ounce. Has a very wide square body, cool coloration. This should get smashed right around post spawn. And you can, this is suspending too, so it'll stay in the water column wherever you find the fish, and you should be able to wear them out with this. It's got good rattle, very different from any of the other lipless baits out, so this will be very cool. I'll be chunking this around for sure. I mean, it's so lifelike. It's awesome. I love it. Next is the Bagley flat balsa B2. This is a kind of deeper diving flat square bill. It's got light rattles. I don't know if they're actually rattles or if they're just a weight transfer system. These things are pretty light. They get bit in the wintertime though. They get smashed. I love them. I don't see the weight or dive depth, but I'm guessing 3 to 6 foot, and it probably weighs ½ ounce or under. This is a cool crawl color. It'd be good in a round structure. Just bass should be up trying to get some sun on some of these warmer days during the winter. Don't be scared to fish shallow right now. They're still there, at least where I'm at. This should get smashed. When they're skinnier like this, they have a tighter wobble instead of the wide wobble, and that just a little less movement helps them get bit a lot more in the winter time for me. I throw this on my, I throw every square bill pretty much. 6'8" or 6'10" jerk bait, top water, square bill rod with a Concept Z. That I'm throwing a heavy rod with 17 to 20 pound fluorocarbon. That I'm throwing 12 to 17 pound fluoro, depending on where I'm at and what I'm around. Next is the Jenko CD2. It's a square bill. It comes with VMC hooks. Let's open it up real quick. So this thing has a cool body. It's shaped different than most square bills. It's more of a kind of like a teardrop shape almost. I know a lot are, but this one has a fatter, rounded body. I don't know. I'm curious to see how this one will run. The bill is a little bit wider than the body. This should have a lot of wide action. It should roll around a lot. It has cool eyes on it too. I don't know, this for some reason this just looks different than most. It's more of like a egg shape, I guess. I don't know, something about it's different. Well, these come with VMC super sharp hooks. They're sticky. They will catch fish. This color is good in clear water or in stained water because of a little flash of chartreuse on the bottom. It has good rattles. Throwing this on the same as I'm throwing the other square bill. I'm gonna step this one up to my medium heavy though. I think this is a 3/4 ounce little square bill, which is abnormally large or heavy for a small square bill. I like that. You'll be able to throw this thing a mile and it'll give you be able to cover a lot more water. Next up is the Elastec Z-Man Jerky Shads. This is a soft plastic jerk bait. Something's up with this packaging. It gives you two. I've heard different stories. One person told me that you can put terminal tackle in there and then you can carry just this pack for the bait beaters. And I've also heard from somebody that this is their damaged good thing. They do that on damaged goods, and a lot of places that sell those kind of packages, it's damaged. I have no idea. I don't really see much of an issue. The tail's a little bent, but that could just be from how it's sitting in the package, you know what I mean? But this is the Z-Man soft plastic jerk bait. This would be good around the spawn, be good around the shad spawn too. This color mimic shad, other bait fish. You can put it on a little ball head jig or just a straight heavy wire hook and twitch it on top water, put on a little jig head and swim it around. Use it as a trailer. Alabama rig. These things are very universal. I love fishing these things. I throw it on a little underspin too, just because I like the action that you get from them. But you can't go wrong throwing those. They're gonna get bites for sure. Next up is the Lunker City. Same concept as the Z-Man, just not as stretchy. That Elastec material stretches for a mile. These stay more in one shape. They have a little more defined on the tail, but these are good trailers. Same as the other one. Fishing with probably 12 to 15 pound test fluoro, twitching it, pausing, letting it sink, snatching it around. It's an Arkansas shiner. This one's more heavy duty body. The plastic's a little more dense and probably be better on it as a trailer. We get more action. This Z-Man one will last longer as a trailer with the stretch, but I like these more on straight hook stuff because the more they get bit and the more you fish them, they get a different buoyancy and they get a little change of color, and these are almost one of those kind of lures that get better the more you catch a fish on them. They're probably at their prime right whenever they're wore out. I know that sounds stupid, but just my thoughts. Next up is the Zoom Fat Albert in a watermelon green orange. It's cool. I've never really seen that color. This is a good trailer, ball head jig, however you want to fish it. This little thing will get bites with multiple types of fish also. I love these as micro jig trailers and as spinnerbait trailers. Next up is a cool little boot tail. It's called the Real Screamer by Cream Lures. It has some different ribs and flanges on the body. I don't know what you call them, but I probably use a little ball head jig or use it as a swim jig trailer. This should displace a lot of water with the little they're not really appendages, they're just like flaps on the side. But I like this color. It's called Black Light. It's almost like a purple, blue, black on top. But again, using this with ball head jig or a super wide gap hook and throw this around pads and creep it over the top of them and then burn it back, pause it, or use it as a trailer. It's got good action. Yeah, I'll be throwing it for sure. I like it. It's different. Next up is, in my opinion, the best spinner bait on the market, the Dobyns D-Blade, half ounce. This is in white on white. It's just, I mean, this thing catches fish. There's no other way around it. This is my favorite spinnerbait out right now. I've used the chartreuse, I've used the white, I've used the chartreuse and white, I've used a shad. I've used several different colors. They all get smashed. They hold up good. They're my favorite spinnerbait out. I don't know what it is about them, but they are amazing. I don't know if it's the head profile or the skirt material. Something about them, they get smashed. But this is white on white. White blades, you don't see that very often. Most people have silver and gold or chartreuse or something, but white on white's good for me. Sometimes I'll put a little red or chartreuse on them, and then you can wipe them off. It's definitely going to get bit, no doubt about that. I love this color. It'd be good for post-spawn fish. You're going to smash them. Last up is this hook by Penetration Hook. It's called the 5 Fluke. I don't know. 10-inch monster, 10-inch power, 6-inch Cinco, and a mag trick. I guess that's all the lures that you use this hook for. I've got these hooks from another tackle subscription company, and I haven't tried them very much. I tried their flipping hook. It held up pretty good. It's a different concept, that's for sure. It's got a good, I like the keeper on them. It collapses so you can get your plastic over it, and then it actually lets your plastic seat up in there. It's pretty cool. You can't really go wrong with hooks. I don't know what else to say about them. They look a little small for a monster worm, but who knows? I'll give them a shot. Again, this is the mystery tackle box for January, and probably going to take a little time off from the subscriptions and stuff. I got some other stuff coming up. I'm working with some other companies, and nothing against Mystery Tackle Box or any of the other ones, but I want to do some content more than unboxing, so we'll see how it goes. And I may be wrong, I may stay with the unboxing stuff, but I want to start producing some like more reviewing equipment instead of just tackle. So we'll see how it goes. Tight lines. And I still got my giveaway coming up. I promise you I haven't forgotten about any of you guys. I'm gonna do it. You have my word. I'm just trying to make sure I give you the best that I can. Tight lines. Have a great month, great week. Talk to you later.